What's up everybody, King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. The last video that I did about 8 days ago was on the Pocket Network, and it's been a really prime time to really look at and buy into this token, because as you can see on March 20th when I did the video, it was at 83 cents, it went down to about 77 cents, and right now Pocket Network is sitting at about $1.21 right now and rising. So I am going to give you guys a little bit of a price prediction of where it can go. I do think it can get to this top 40 price range and hit that $5 mark sometime soon here. And I'm also going to talk about some of the reasons why I'm looking forward to Pocket Network's developments and seeing what they're doing right now. So I did gear up a couple thousand more pockets so that I can get a third and a fourth node running, because the nodes as well have been performing extremely well for me in the last week alone. So we'll take a look at some of those numbers too. And then finally, I do want to talk about what is up and coming with Pocket Network. One of the big things is this is sort of the Amazon Web Services of the crypto, or hopefully it will be a big competitor in the future. So what's happening is all of these blockchains, all of these second and third layer solutions are running data from some website, pulling data points from different areas of the internet, and they're using different programs to do that. If Pocket Network is that program to do that, then I think that the value of Pocket will continue to grow and the overall use case of Pocket will grow as well. And this is one of the examples. This is an article published on March 28th about Pocket Network powering even more Ethereum Layer 2 solutions. This is for the Boba network. So as I'm sure you guys know, there's been tons of other Layer 2 solutions that have been sort of on beta mode over the past kind of 6 months here, but really a lot of them are starting to get popular, and I really do think that these Layer 2 solutions are going to be the future of Ethereum even after we have Ethereum 2 launch here, because the onboarding system for a lot of these side chains are really easy. You send your ETH through the chain, you use the network with much cheaper fees, and you can send it back to Ethereum 2. And they're starting to really mainstream it in a way that is extremely accessible to lots of people. So in my opinion, I'm starting to see the effects of all of these chains working together to support Ethereum, as opposed to one other chain taking over for Ethereum and becoming the next quote-unquote Ethereum. They're really starting to work together with Ethereum, and Boba Network is an example of this. This is not going to be a video about Boba Network, but you guys can check out this token, go to the website boba.network, and literally it can take you probably 2 minutes or less to get on that network, start using it, getting cheaper fees, buying NFTs over there. It's really easy to do. And it's the same case is true with a lot of these other layer 2 solutions as well. So why is that important? If these layer 2 solutions are using Pocket Network as an RPC, getting data points from other areas in the internet, it's going to be a big deal for Pocket. And this is why I continue to say that this could potentially be a top 20, top 50 coin very easily. It's already breaking its way into the top 100 soon here. Again, currently sitting at the spot of 103. Now, of course, there will be pullbacks in between here and there because it is a sort of a token that prints itself, but there is positive news to come with that too. So one of the things we can look at is price prediction first with Pocket Network. So like I said, my kind of next target for this in terms of reevaluating where Pocket can go after that is about the $5 range. So that would put Pocket at about rank 41 or 40, depending on where the whole crypto market is. It could be actually lower than that. It could be maybe rank 50 if crypto continues to go up. But I do think that $5 is definitely attainable and realistic for Pocket as it's continuing to adopt and onboard these other layer 2 solutions. So putting it at the $5 point would put it at about a 2.7, maybe a 3x, actually a little bit over a 3x of where it is right now if you were to purchase Pocket at this price point. That's a question that a lot of people have. A lot of people, they look at this price and say, well, it's already pumped. I can't get in. It's 24% up today. There's no reason why I should jump in. Well, you should see that if there's still a 3x potential for here, even at this price point. And the other thing that you guys have to keep in mind is if you do decide to buy Pocket, and to run a node with it in the multitude of different ways to do that. Personally, I use Coder, and we're going to look at that next. It's not only the 3x that you could be getting in the next couple of months that happens, but it's also the profits that you're getting with that too. So we're going to look at my profits in terms of the most optimistic point of that 3x, putting it at a Pocket at about a $5 per Pocket token price point. So let's take a look at my earnings with Coder over the past month or week or so here. So as you can see, in the last 7 days, it's been a really lucrative week actually for my two nodes that I'm running on here. So 849 Pocket tokens was sent to my wallet. Now, they made more than that. They actually made almost double that. But of course, with these third parties that are running these nodes for you, they do take a cut. And that still means I'm getting 849 Pocket. And I'm going to look at numbers based on what I'm getting out of my wallet, not necessarily what's coming out of the whole node itself. But what's coming to my wallet in the last 7 days is 849 tokens. That is really, really good. We can look at extremely optimistic ways in a second and see it. What if we get that every week? But nonetheless, let's just take a look at some of the average numbers. So on average, I usually make about 942 Pocket tokens per month per node here on the system. So if you're running one node on Coder, this is just personally my average. Yours could be a lot higher, it could be a lot less, it could be in between, but my numbers are just all I can show you guys because it's the only data that I have right here. So 942 tokens in 1 month is still not too shabby. So that you're looking at a price point of Pocket equaling $1, $942 for, again, same for the price of one node, a $1,000 or $15,000 node making $1,000 a month. You're pretty much paying off that entire node, not even paying off, you're almost doubling your entire node within a year's time span. So that's really, really good based on that alone. Nonetheless, even if you purchase Pocket token at about close to $1 on average, depending on when you jump in here, maybe you'll wait a little bit for Pocket to drop a little bit in price. If you're buying at about $1 on average and spending about $15,000 for one node, and we get to that price point that I think that we could potentially be seeing in the near future of $5, then you're looking at $5,000 a month here, and you're going to be paying off that node in 3 months. So that is, I think, a very, very high possibility that you can. And when I say payoff, this is different. I'm used to saying things like strong block. It's not payoff. You're doubling your money essentially in a 3 months time period. It's actually more than doubling your money with a price going to $5 if that does happen. But that's just the way that I'm seeing it in terms of, a lot of people are looking to say, well, when am I going to get 2x or something like that? It can be as little as 3 months if it does hit that $5 price point. And in terms of dollar value, that's a lot that you could be making. So this is why it's a very lucrative system. But all of this, like I said, is really time sensitive. This is one of the reasons why I'm talking about Pocket Network so much is because there's a lot of factors that come into the earnings right here. So let's take a look at Pocket Scan right here. And this is another really good metric to look at is, who cares? Is this something that's going to die overnight? We saw what happened with Strong Lock. We saw what happened with Wonderland, with Ohm. A lot of those money printers kind of just disappeared overnight because they really didn't do that much besides print money. In this case with Pocket, it's currently doing something. Like I said, these networks are running Pocket Network to pull data points from other places, and we can see that right here. So we can see all these different colorful lines right here, pretty much ever since like March 16th. March 17th, we've been seeing a lot more activity in the network overall for a lot of these different chains. So in particular, Polygon has been the powerhouse of this week. It actually overtook Harmony. So that means there's a lot of data points being pulled from Pocket Network for Polygon smart contracts and things like that. Harmony sitting right underneath it has been the powerhouse kind of this entire time so far. And then we have other chains that are adding on to here, Ethereum as well as Fuse. And then we can scroll up here and see that there's other chains that are on the up and coming for this. So I think that a lot of chains are going to continue to use Pocket Network. In fact, there's Boba Network up obviously 66%, 59% right now, just because it just started to be used. recently as their main RPC point endpoint for their whole MetaMask and everything like that. So that's really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what more Pocket can do. There's definitely, I think, a lot of potential for this thing. But if you guys want to get started, like, again, you guys have to find your own jump in price point. I do think that there's a high possibility that this thing can go under $1 because of the way it prints itself. But I mean, that's kind of the final thing we can talk about. And I talked about this in my last video. They will be decreasing those rewards, and the decreasing of rewards will happen for two main reasons. One of the main reasons is because there's more and more nodes coming online every single day. So you can see in the past 24 hours, there's been 397 new nodes, which is, you know, a lot. That's probably because the price of the Pocket went up so much, but 397 new nodes. More nodes that are online, the more distribution you're going to get for all the Pocket that's being paid out. So it's going to reduce your rewards from more nodes coming online. And naturally, over time, there's going to be more and more nodes coming online as opposed to coming offline. So that's going to reduce rewards over time. Again, that's sort of one of the reasons why it is, quote unquote, a time sensitive thing. If you want to kind of maximize your earnings with this, the earlier the better. The second reason is, well, just the way that they're planning on doing things. They do plan on slashing rewards and getting them down to 50% of what they are, if not even lower than that over time. So naturally, the way the smart contract is going to work, it's going to pay out less rewards just to make this a sustainable thing, as people have really adopted it to the point that they really wanted it to get adopted to. So that is a good thing. Again, reap the rewards while they're here, because they will decrease over time. But the reason, like the fact that they're going to decrease the rewards really does support my prediction, I think, in this token being a $5 token in a short time span. Just think about it. You know, right now, a lot of rewards are printing. A lot of people are getting free Pocket every day. A lot of people are deciding to sell that Pocket immediately, which is kind of suppress the price. And then over time, as those rewards get less and less slashed more and more, people will have less and less to sell, and there's going to be more and more demand, or they're the same demand, and that price is going to shoot up, you know, to where I'm thinking of the $5 price point. Those are just my thoughts. Anyway, that's everything for today, guys. I'll be talking about more stuff a little bit later. Again, I'm not really in a big rush to make videos about 10x coins or fresh hot new stuff, just because a lot of this stuff has been paying off way better than jumping into some of this newer stuff. And when I say this stuff that's paying off, it's things like staking with Pocket, running a Pocket node, staking with Matic. Hopefully we'll be doing a Matic video update soon. You know, I got a huge payout from that over the past couple of months that I haven't really been touching it. And you know, price of that getting to the previous high point, you know, some really big numbers are coming from there. And this is stuff that personally I think is a little bit safer to do when we're in this sort of growth period, this discovery period for NFTs and metaverse, and figuring out kind of what's going to stick and what's not going to stick. But of course, if I find something interesting, I will bring it to you guys. If not, then, you know, like I said, it's okay to kind of sit and wait while you're doing some staking on the side. That is everything for today, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. My Patreon has been paused for this month, so if you are a patron, it will not charge you for the next month, and I probably won't charge you for the month after that too, because again, I do want to bring value to you guys, and if I'm not posting videos and bringing value, then I don't expect Patreon payments. But when that resumes, I'll let you guys know. All right, guys, catch you in the next video. Peace out.